Kimani Vidal coming in as a rookie out of Troy, heading to the Los Angeles Chargers. And thoughts on Vidal?
I'm so torn on this kid. I'm so torn. Look, we know Jim Harbaugh wants to run the football there in LA, right? We know that and that they echoed that by going out and signing Gus Edwards and J.K. Dobbins. Now here's what I have the issue with Vidal is he's playing third fiddle to Gus Edwards and J.K. Dobbins. But will it be third fiddle for the whole season? Probably not, because as we know, those two, they play a violent brand of football, both Gus Edwards and J.K. Dobbins, and violent brands of football lead to injuries. It's just a fact of life. So I don't know how much of a doll we're going to get in year one. And I think we'll get some, but I'm not sure it's enough to justify a draft pick.
Yeah, I'd agree with this, right? I mean, got Edwards leading the way, Dobbins. We got to see how he's coming back from this injury, and he's got to show he can stay healthy. Spiller has had some time in the NFL, but he didn't light the world on fire. So it is interesting with as much as we think Harbaugh's going to run the ball. Vidal's going to make the roster. Like, I think we all believe that. It's just a matter of, is it's only going to be in special teams here his rookie year, or is he actually going to have a role? There's some other players in this late range that I think I'd rather have. We'll keep an eye on it as we inch closer to the kickoff of the regular season. And yeah, maybe we sacrifice a little bit of draft position, some value there, but at this moment, I'm looking elsewhere. Like, I'm just not sold enough that he's going to see a ton of time. Harbaugh strikes me as a guy who wants that veteran leadership. That's why he brought Edwards in. That's why he brought over Dobbins, right? Like, he's going to run the ball, but he wants guys who know how to run it in an NFL offense. So I don't know that this is Vidal's year.
Right. And all of that to say too, right? Like, it's not just Harbaugh that wants to run the ball. They brought in Greg Roman to be the offensive coordinator, and we've seen what Gus Edwards, J.K. Dobbins have done in a Greg Roman offense in the past, right? Both of those guys with him in Baltimore. So I think there's some of that yes, there'll probably be some different wrinkles there, but this isn't a drastically new playbook or offensive scheme for either one of those players. Whereas Vidal's coming in and requiring to learn that a little bit. And this is, again, one of those that with kind of, when you look at it, Gus Edwards, J.K. Dobbins, Kimani Vidal, kind of all in a similar kind of grouping almost. Like, they're all kind of within about 10 RB slots of each other here. And all kind of in that 40 to 52 range when you're talking about ADP at the position. So that is one of those that in a deeper league, sure, maybe a late round flyer. In a best ball league, sure, I'm taking that shot there. But this is a guy that I'm more so wanting to see how this offense shapes up and how they're going to utilize this and really kind of come to play before I really want to go out there and spend draft capital in a lot of other type of leagues.